This broadcast is a presentation of Wcxo Sports. High school basketball is coming up on Max 96.7 and everywhere at Wcxo 9.5, the Benoff Insurance Agency in Breeze and Trenton. Breeze Dental Care, K&J Chevrolet, Rubberman Chiropractic and Spinal Rehabilitation and Breeze Motor Sales, Southern Bus and Mobility, Kaskaskia College, the First National Bank of Carlisle, Reekman Brothers John Deere, Southern OBGYN Associates, St. Joseph Hospital Breeze, Med Plus Physical Medicine and Brett's Wildlife Lodge, State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Klosterman and Hardy's locations in Breeze and Carlisle, Breeze Family Vision, Tempo Bank, Country Financial Representatives Keith Wilkin and Teresa Richards, and Area CC Food Marts.
The difference to the Steve with on the campus of East Alton Wood River High School here this evening. We get ready for the Class 2A Boys Regional Championship game here, featuring the number 4 seed in subsectional B. Sorry, check that, subsectional A, Piasa, Southwestern. The Birds are 19-7 on the year, 7-1. They finish in South Central Conference play. They've won 4 in a row entering this game here tonight, taking on the number 1 seed in subsectional A, the Wesclin Warriors, who are 24-4 on the season, 8-2 in conference play, and have won 7 in a row entering this game here tonight. As the Spectrum Business pregame here continues to roll along, about 13 minutes or so away from your hometown proud Carlisle IG opening tip-off for your Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company starting lineups be coming up as well. Warriors come off that big win Tuesday night. You and Rip Nottmeyer covered the game on Tuesday. Played a Roxana team that basically just beat the doors off them 64-28 in that regional semifinal opener for the Warriors in playoff basketball. And me and you talked off air. You feel like the Warriors can go a long way in the postseason after what they're showing on Tuesday night.
Well, what they're showing on Tuesday night, you had Ottensmeyer coming in and just really just lighting it up. He's averaging 14 points, put up 21 or 22. I can't remember off the top of my head, but he was on fire. But he also had the rest of the cast coming in there and putting up some big numbers. I mean, you look at the Wesclin Warriors. If they're shooting from the outside, it's going to be trouble for the opposing team. Now, I saw Piasa the first half of the Piasa-Carlisle game, and the Piasa Birds, they are a very good squad. But I think when you come down to it, they don't match up well with Wesclin, where Wesclin has pretty much, you look at that 5 quality starters. I think you're going to have you're going to look at Piasa coming in with 6 and 7 players coming in to try to counter that. They're going to cycle some people in and out. If not, they're going to be in trouble. Yeah, the Warriors are a team not deep. They're only going to play about 5.5 guys, the way Brent Brady likes to describe it. We talked to the Piasa man working the game for their radio station, and he says that we're only about 7 deep as well. So it's neither team not very deep on that end of the floor. You mentioned Ottensmeyer is the top scorer for the Warriors at 14.5 points per game. Nate Brady, the son of Coach Brent Brady, 13 points per game and a team-high 6 rebounds. And how about this? I had to write the stat down just because it is absolutely mind-boggling. 49% from 3 Brady is shooting it, coming in from behind the arc. And, folks, he hasn't just he's attempted well over 100 threes. It's not like he's only attempted like 25 and he's made 50 out, right. 50% out of those. He's jacked it up from 3 a lot this year and shooting 49% coming in. And then Courtney, the point guard, is at 11 points per game, and then it falls down to Kellogg and Stevens. The other 2 starters are both at 7 points a game. So those really are the 5 guys who do the bulk of the scoring. But when you got 3 guys in a 2A level, you can really fill up the stat sheet. Any given night can go off. That's right. That's a big thing in small school basketball from what we see. And you look at the situation on Tuesday night. Brady come out. They kind of boxed him out. They didn't let him get any good open looks. They were really isolating on him, and that's when Ottensmeyer really picked up the game. I mean, you shut Brady down, then they had to focus their attention on Ottensmeyer. Guess what? That freed Brady up, and Brady started to burn you. And then not to mention Kellogg come in with some great plays. You had Courtney and Stevens all really committing in. And, I mean, you look at these guys, you've got averaging 7, 10, 14, 7. And, of course, that is pretty salty with Brady with 12. So, I mean, they really do have 5 guys on the court that can score, and they play very, very good defense. Yeah, they play good defense. They mix it up. They play a little 1-3-1 zone sometimes. They play a lot of man, though,
and they really try to find that mismatch in the offense that they decide to run. As you mentioned, though, Ottensmeyer led the way with 21 points on Tuesday night in that 64-28 win. Dustin Kellogg had 17. Nate Brady finished that game with 14 points. The Warriors are scoring about 56 points per game on the year, giving up about 43 points per game on the year. Flip to the other side of the coin here. Let me talk about a little bit about Piasa here. They're playing the South Central Conference. They won 4 in a row, 19-7 on the year. They finished 7-1 in conference play. Their head coach is Jason Dar, who's in his 8th season as the head coach of Piasa Southwestern. Piasa coming off a semifinal win on Tuesday night over Carlisle, 62-47. Win gave them their 4th in a row and a berth here into the title game tonight. The Birds are scoring about 53 points per game on the year, giving up about 48 points per game on the year. Looks like the top scorer, according to the STL Today website, was Caden Hyen. He's the top scorer on the team, and Justin Bailey is the second on the team in scoring. But those are the top 2 guys, the only 2 guys that are averaging double figures entering this game here tonight. We're going to take our first commercial break here on the Spectrum Business pregame. When we come back, we'll talk a little bit more about our matchup here tonight between the Warriors and the Birds of Piasa. You're listening to high school boys basketball on Max 96.7.
Building relationships and buildings in the safest, most efficient, and budget-conscious way has been Putker Construction's mission for over 36 years. Located in Breeze, they have been providing construction management, design, build, and general contracting services on projects throughout Southern Illinois and the Midwest. They are a second-generation, family-owned, and veteran-owned business with a goal to exceed their clients' expectations in every way. For more information, call 526-7213 or go to putkerconstruction.com.
Garages are great, and then something eventually goes wrong with your garage door. Don't just call anyone when you have a garage door problem. Call Fairman Garage Doors, providing trusted quality service for over 20 years. Locally owned and operated, Fairman Garage Doors can handle residential and commercial, and no job is too big or too small. Call 526-8548 for Fairman Garage Doors, an authorized Clopay dealer.
What is one of the first things people notice about you? You guessed it, it's your teeth. Let Dr. Trong, Dr. Erickson, or Dr. Hilsman at Breeze or Trenton Dental Group give you a smile you can be proud of. Since 1995, Breeze and Trenton Dental Group has served the community with a family-friendly setting. Breeze and Trenton Dental Group is also your Invisalign provider. They offer cosmetic treatments to improve your smile, as well as tooth implants. Schedule your appointment today in Breeze at 526-4233 or Trenton at 224-7129.
Prairie Farms Dairy helps build strong bodies and strong minds. Prairie Farms Dairy offers the finest dairy products like skim milk, slice and string cheese, sour cream, cottage cheese, flavored yogurts, light ice cream, and more. Take charge of your body and get your daily source of vitamins and minerals from the products you've come to love from Prairie Farms Dairy. You can always count on Prairie Farms Dairy, always fresh, always the best.
You love your home, but over time, you can get a little tired of it. It really doesn't take much, however, to freshen your home's look, especially when you get help from Home Fashions in Carlisle. Update floors with brand names like Shaw, Mohawk, Mannington, and Armstrong. Home Fashions also offers cabinets, countertops, Hunter Douglas window treatments, furniture, and more. Check out more at homefashions-inc.com, turning your space into elegance and grace. Home Fashions in Carlisle.
Start saving on your heating bills today with a 7 Series or 5 Series water furnace from Tunya Service Company. The 7 Series water furnace is the world's most efficient geothermal system. In addition to big savings on your heating costs, the 7 Series and the 5 Series water furnace carries a 10-year parts and labor warranty. For a free estimate and the world's most experienced geothermal team, call Tunya Service Company in Damiansville today, 248-5130.
Max 96.7.
Back here, Dairy King broadcast booth, Greg Meyer, Bruce Lloyd here from East Alton-Wood River High School. Here we get ready for the regional title game here between the Warriors and the Piasa Southwestern Birds. We got 6 minutes or so away from your hometown proud Carlisle IG opening tip-off. Your Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company starting lines will be coming up here in just a little bit as well. Other games in action tonight. Central boys are finishing off their regular season tonight at Freeburg in boys action. And then we're also going to keep a close eye on the one other game tonight. The winner of our game tonight play the winner of the Johnston City Regional between Chester and Anna Jonesboro. That'll be next Tuesday night at Wesclin, either hopefully against the Warriors. Will be on their home floor in the sectional championship week That'll be on Tuesday. They'll have a semifinal game Tuesday, Wednesday, and the championship will be next Friday night at Wesclin High School. All games there are starting at 7 o'clock. But here, you know, we talk about it a little bit in the open. We're going to talk a little more about it here. The balanced scoring of the Warriors. We'll see how they do on the defensive end of this coin. Only gave up 28 points to Roxana team. I'm sure Roxana a little overmatched in that game on Monday night. But it's really going to be having to play through Brady and Ottensmeyer and Courtney for the Warriors to get to where they're trying to go, and that's to the Final Four at Carver Arena. We continue to hit on that, and it's going to be those three guys here tonight once again, you think.
Indeed. And the way you look at the way this is going to shake out, you're going to look at Coach Brady leading on his starting five and staying on the defensive run. They play very good defense. You cannot lull the Piasa squad. They come into this contest 19-7. There are no slouches up here in the Southwestern Conference and in this area. So you're going to have your A game on. Now, as you win, the competition really does begin to really amp up each and every game you played. Should we throw a little history on them? I mean, we were talking about the Piasa Birds, so that's kind of an odd name for a school. Well, I don't know if many of our listeners have traveled up on the Riverbend area, just north of Alton. There's a big, it's a hieroglyphic painting. It's recently been redone as a hieroglyphic painting, but it was an ancient Indian tribe. But a bird. It was a bit of a bird, kind of had a little bit of a wolf look to it and a dragon look and with feathers. And that was the Piasa bird and the ancient Illini tribes that were in this part of the country. And the bird is still there. It's been redone over and over and over. It's pretty much the same look as the ancient painting, but changed slightly. And they started doing that after the turn of the century there. But that's where the Piasa Birds, Southwestern High School, get their name.
Yeah, that's nice, man. You must have really did your research before this game here tonight, that's for sure.
I was a history major.
Oh, that was nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I'm big into history. That's kind of cool. I actually never knew that. So that's nice you could sprinkle that in there for me a little bit to find out and learn something new again tonight every time I work with you. So it's not surprising there that you know all that good stuff coming in. Yeah, so Piasa, as you mentioned, team that's 19-7. We're going to take a look here at the Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company starting lineups here real quick. The Birds will be in their road green uniforms tonight with the white lettering and looks to be white numbers, I should say, the gold lettering on the jerseys as well. It looks like they got black trim around the letters and the numbers. Their lineup will look like this. They'll go 5'10", senior guard number 1 is Justin Bailey. A 5'11", senior guard number 12 is Caleb Robinson. A 6'3", senior guard number 15 is Caden Hyatt. A 6'1", senior forward number 22 is Ben Lois. And a 5'9", junior guard number 32 is EJ Call. Head coach of the Birds of Piasa is Jason Darr. His assistants are Sean Watson, Brian Moore, and Jason Weller. The Birds are 19-7 on the year, 7-1 in South Central Conference play. They have won 4 in a row entering this game here tonight. They're the 4 seed in sub-sectional A. The Birds will be the road team on the scoreboard in this one here this evening. For the home team tonight, the Wesclin Warriors will be in their home white uniforms with the orange lettering and the black trim around the letters and the numbers. No lineup changes here tonight. They'll go 6'3", senior forward number 21, Mick Stevens. A 6'4", senior guard number 22 is Brandon Courtney. A 6'5", senior forward number 30 is Hunter Ottensmeyer. A 6'3", senior guard number 32 is Justin Kellogg. And a 6'6", junior guard number 40 is Nate Brady. Head coach of the Wesclin Warriors is Brent Brady. His assistants are Matt Fisher, Terry Brinkman, and Brian Haar. The Warriors in their home whites with orange lettering and black trim around the letters and the numbers. The Warriors are the number 1 seed in sub-sectional A. 24-4 on the year, 8-2 in the Gokia Conference. They finished for a tie in the conference championship, and they have won 7 in a row here tonight. Those are your Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company starting lineups. We're going to take another break. When we come back, we'll have your hometown proud Carlisle IG opening tip-off basketball on the other side of this break. You're listening to high school boys basketball in the regional championship on Max 96.7.
Need insurance? Insurance you can really count on? If so, turn to Dan Imming at Imming Insurance Agency in Carlisle. Dan and his staff will provide you with the insurance coverage and service you deserve. Whether it's auto, home, life, health, or commercial, your choices aren't limited either. Imming Insurance Agency represents many outstanding companies, so get covered by the best. Call Imming Insurance Agency at 594-4536 or stop by 589 9th Street in Carlisle. Imming Insurance Agency, a proud supporter of Clinton County sports.
Working farms are busy all year long, so depend on Jansen Farm Equipment to keep your equipment running strong. With a parts store and service department, Jansen Farm Equipment has a team of professionals that you can count on. Jansen Farm Equipment carries AGCO, New Idea, Gleaner, White, and Massey Ferguson. Jansen Farm Equipment, 18222 State Route 127. Shop online at jansenfarm.com or call 594-2962.
Nordyke Funeral Home is thinking about your future and offers secure, pre-planned funeral arrangements, relieving the emotional burden for those you love, allowing you to express your own wishes, and assures peace of mind with financial concerns when your family needs it the most. Nordyke Funeral Home has 5 locations in Albers, Aveston, Breeze, New Baden, and now Carlisle. Visit NordykeFuneralHome.com or call 588-3533. Striving to earn your family's confidence and trust, Nordyke Funeral Home with 5 locations.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Smith, Administrator of Clinton Manor Living Center in New Baden.
And my name is Sarah Gershner, Director of Human Resources.
At Clinton Manor, we provide short and long-term nursing and therapy services in a comfortable, pleasant setting.
We are also committed to adding top talent to our caring and highly skilled nursing team.
For more information about our services or to apply, give us a call at 588-4924 or visit us at ClintonManorLivingCenter.com.
Continuing a fine tradition handed down from Antone Coke in 1877, Antone's Concessions and Catering proudly delivers an experience in food service that's second to none. No matter what the occasion, Antone's Concessions and Catering offers a wide selection of menu items that are guaranteed to please. Call 618-830-1579 to place your order. For more information online, Antone'sConcessionsandCatering.com. We're moments away from your hometown proud Carlisle IGA tip-off. This high school basketball broadcast on Max 96.7 is brought to you in part by Isaac Auto Body, Antone's Concessions Catering and Bakery, Seaver Brothers Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Clinton Manor Living Center, Butker Construction, The Breeze and Trenton Dental Group, Nordyke Funeral Home, Prairie Farms Dairy, Tunya's Service Company, Fairman Garage Doors, Jansen Farm Equipment, Home Fashions, the Emeen Insurance Agency, Print Crazy, and by Becker Jewelers, with locations in Breeze and Highland, and always online, BeckerJewelers.com.
Frank Meyer, Floyd for the regional top. Trying to win their second consecutive regional championship. Trying to get a berth into their own sectional and get a chance to play on their home floor. They'll play the winner of the Johnson City Super Sectional if they happen to win this game tonight. That'll be between the winner of that game is between Chester and Anna Jonesboro. Also joining them at the Wesclin Sectional possibly would be the winner of the Pinckneyville Regional, which could be the Pinckneyville Panthers, who's the ranked team in 2A. And then the winner of the Staunton Regional, which would most likely be the Nashville Hornets. So definitely, as you said, the competition is going to increase after regional play.
Indeed, indeed. I mean, each game you win here in the postseason, I mean, I know everybody makes it, so the first couple of games, you got it. But now we're getting into some finality here, and I know in the past we've seen a lot of upsets where you think, you look on paper, you look at the way these two teams match up, you look at this and you say it's going to be Wesclin. Now, yes. That's what it shows on paper. We got to play this game to double check. That's why we're doing it, obviously. And, hey, you could see an upset. I mean, that's something that definitely could happen because you got to have your A game on. It means something now.
Brady in the center circle right there with Caden Hyen. Warriors will move towards us here in the Dairy King broadcast booth in the first half. And here we go. Chris Book, veteran official, is going to throw it in the air. And your hometown proud Carlisle IG opening tip-off is taken by the Warriors. That's Brandon Courtney into the front court for the Warriors. He directs traffic at the right side of the floor. Now Kellogg left side. Back for Courtney, right side of the floor. He will try a contested three to start. That one no good. Rebound brought down by Lois. Hands it off for Robinson into the front court. Left side of the floor. Robinson to the middle. Now over to Hyen, who will set things up at the point. Hyen's going to use the ball screen on the right elbow to the right wing. That's Bailey, top of the key. Over to the left side. Crossover dribble, takes a couple of big steps and moves it to the right baseline to Lois, who then swings it back out top for Cole. Right wing with it there was Lois up top. They swing it around the left side of the floor with a touch to Hyatt. Top the key, Bailey against McStevens. Crossover dribble, then Stevens kind of picked his pocket, and then Stevens goes diving for it. And then the ball last touched out by the Warriors and Stevens, who's all over the floor here with 7:04 to go opening period.
One thing that the Roxana Shells did last game here on Tuesday night was they were able to really work around. Wesclin was giving them nothing on the inside, and they were able to work their offense. And here it seems they've really picked up the defensive push and really contesting some of these passes by Southwestern.
Hyan for call, top of the key, and he'll set things up and go right wing for Hyan. Hyan at the point. Left side of the floor, that's Bailey against Stevens. Left wing with it now is Call. They continue to move it around the perimeter all the way back to the left wing once again with it is Hyan off a ball screen into the left corner. He picks up his dribble. That's Lois. 6:35 to go opening quarter. No score on your Honest Water scoreboard. Call drives it against Stevens into the right corner. That's a contested three falling away. No good there by Robinson, and the ball chased down in the corner by Brandon Courtney. Courtney front court, left wing, Mick Stevens. That's Courtney for Nate Brady. Right wing for Hunter Onsmeyer. Skipping left wing, that's a Stevens three. That one's long, no good. Kellogg offensive rebound and a shot attempt up, but he shuffled the puppies and traveled, and the Warriors turned it over. First quarter action here brought to you by Pinpin Antique Mall, and Kellogg on the head fake just kind of lost his balance.
Yep, just shuffle the feet, and that's going to get you the turnover. And of course, right now both teams a little cold from the field.
Call left side of the floor for Hyan. Hyan's going to stop and move it at the point. Right side of the floor, Robinson touches it on for Call, who then dribbles it up to the point. That's Lois, left side of the floor. Lois driving it around Brady, and a right-handed layup tries in for two for the senior Ben Lois. And a 2-0 Piasa lead here, early stages of the opening period.
Lois showing some quickness as he managed to make that first step, get around Brady. Brady tried to defend from behind, but he had a pretty much a free layup.
Kellogg right wing handoff, Ottensmeyer a three. Good for three for Hunter Ottensmeyer. And 3-2 Warriors with 5:28 to go opening quarter. Into the front court is Caden Hyan. Off a couple of ball screens at the point. Hyan off the lowest screen on the return, and the screen and roll. Lois with a tough catch on the right block. Working against Kellogg. He's cut off on the baseline, needs help. Now he's going to force one up. That one's a little long, no good, and the rebound taken in by Courtney. Head up into the front court, right wing. Ottensmeyer catching it on the run, stops from 6 and forces it up. That one halfway down and out, no good. And the rebound taken in by Caden Hyatt, and reach-in foul against Kellogg.
Right now, both teams, I would say chippy. They're just cold. They can't find the cylinder right now, and maybe a little bit of jitter out there as well.
First foul on Kellogg, first team foul on the Warriors of the opening half of play, and into the front court goes Call with it. He moves it to the right wing with a touch is Hyan, who then hands it off at the point for Caleb Robinson. That's Bailey on the left wing off a ball screen, and he'll drive it and pitch it out to the right wing. Three on the way is good for three by E.J. Call.
So Call answers the three by Ottensmeyer, and looking at a 5-3 ball game now with 4:35 to play here. First quarter action, regional championship from East Alton Wood River Consolidated School.
Ottensmeyer with a catch, right elbow. Backs his way down against a smaller defender, flips one up in the lane, left it short, no good. Stevens with a strong two-handed rebound, and shot attempt no good, and a foul. And Mick will go to the foul line here for the Warriors. 4:22 to go in the opening period.
Mick Stevens playing strong inside. He grabs the rebound. Ottensmeyer's little jumper was just a little bit short. Got it off the front of the rim, and he came in there and cleared it out and fouled as he tries to put it back.
Free throw up, no good by Stevens. I actually can't say who the foul was on because we're facing away from the big scoreboard here tonight. I don't actually know who they gave that foul to against Piasa. That's their first foul of the game. First team foul, and the Stevens, 1 out of 2. 5-4, Warriors trail, 4:20 to go now. A little bit of a 2-2-1 pressure back into a man defense here by Wesclin. That is Call. Right side of the floor for Piasa, 4:10 to go first quarter. It's 5-4, Birds leading on your Honest Water scoreboard. Hyan moves it to Robinson. Left wing for Call, who dribbles up to the point. And then on the replay, so he moves it back over to the left wing there. On a crossover dribble drive by Hyan, he forces one up. Shot was short, no good. And Ottensmeyer with a rebound. Kellogg front court moves it to Stevens left corner. Ottensmeyer back for Stevens on the left wing. He'll try another three. That one is good for three for Mick Stevens. We got a whistle and a timeout taken on the floor by head coach Jason Dahl, you're scoring your Honest Water scoreboard. Wesclin 7, Piasa 5. Listening to high school boys basketball, Max 96.7.
Isaac Auto Body in Carlisle offers quality service for a variety of vehicle-related mishaps. Since 1970, Isaac Auto Body has been there when you need them most. From accident scene recovery to 24/7 towing, give them a call at 594-2435. Isaac Auto Body's skilled collision repair team and auto body painters can make any car look as good as the day it left the dealer's lot. Isaac Auto Body is committed to providing fast, quality service on your vehicle. Find them online at isaacautobody.com.
It's Max 96.7.
Back here, Dairy King broadcast booth. Greg Meyer, Moose Lloyd, 7-5 Warriors on your Honest Water scoreboard. 3:44 to play opening period of the Class 2A regional title here at East Alton Wood River High School. DJ Kreiner over there mopping up the floor after the timeout. Manager of the Wesclin Warriors, longtime manager under Brent Brady. Since Brent's been there, and Brent's in his second stint at Wesclin, 13th overall season. Right side of the floor with it is Hyen. Call hands off for Bailey. That's a way down south trifecta. That one too strong there. Stevens goes up high for another rebound, and he moves it to Courtney. Stevens trails the play, moves it right wing for Nate Brady. Now Stevens steps back out, moves it to Courtney, and now he'll direct traffic. Stevens. Now Courtney, left wing, Ottensmeyer. Inside, Brady on the left block, extended it. Now Ottensmeyer, now Brady. Left wing, we got a whistle away from the basketball. That's going to be a hold, I think.
I think it's going to go against Call. I mean, the way it looks.
It is on 32 Call.
TJ Call got in there and it was holding him up as he was cutting through the lane there as the set playing that motion offense.
Second team foul on Piasa, I do believe. They lob it into Ottensmeyer on the left block. Double team comes and had it knocked out of his hands. Last touched out by Caleb Robinson. It'll stay with the Warriors with 3:09 to play first quarter. 7-5 Warriors lead. Honest Water scoreboard here. Sideline throwing for Nate Brady. Courtney back for Nate Brady, left wing. Now Courtney will set things up offensively. That's Kellogg, right side of the floor. Back for Courtney off the flare screen. Trifecta on the way, no good. Rebound taken in by Bailey, and he was battling with Stevens. Bailey comes up into the front court, stops and starts again, and then drives in. We got a travel call on Justin Bailey, and Piasa turns it over.
Yep, they just got a little sloppy there, and he was coming in a little bit out of control crossing the timeline. He was getting a lot of guff there by the defense, and just kind of shuffled it up as he picked up his dribble. 2:48 to go. Warriors possess a 2-point lead with the basketball, and that's Courtney with it. Opening quarter of play. Right wing for Nate Brady. It's not registered a shot attempt. Now Courtney back for Brady on the right wing. He'll try a three. Hey, he registers a shot attempt. He makes a three, does Nate Brady. He shoots it at 49% from behind the arc, and he makes it 10-5 Warriors with 2:25 to go. I think he got a little yell from Dad to shoot it there on that one. I think he did. Literally, he looked at it, he thought about it, then he looked to pass, and then you hear a scream from the bench. He's okay. I'll do it. He nailed it.
Top of the key is Call with it for Piasa. 2:10 to go opening quarter. Left side of the floor with a touch is Robinson back for Call. Off the screen. Call's going to drive it and kick it to the right corner for Hyen, who backs his way down against Kellogg. He had it knocked out of his hands, but it ends up into the hands of Lois, who then sends a pass inside and then try to get the cutting pass back from Lois, and a turnover on Piasa.
Ottensmeyer really playing some great defense in there as they tried to thread that needle on the cutting Call, and they couldn't get it. He swatted off Call's knee and out of bounds, so another turnover. That's the second for the Southwestern Piasa Birds.
1:50 to go opening quarter. Kellogg right side of the floor for Courtney. Now Brady top of the key. Right wing Courtney. Lob Stevens on the right block. Shot attempt is good for two for Mick Stevens. And he's got a foul, and he'll go to the free throw line. Foul's on Justin Bailey.
That's his second. I believe he was the one that got called that first foul early in the ball game on the other end. So,
sure enough, we got our first sub of the game, and Bailey will check out. So Moose might be onto something there. Might be his second foul into the game. Number 44. That's Ethan Trim, a 6'2" freshman. Who's a forward. Stevens at the foul line here with 1:39 to go opening quarter. Free throw on the way, +1, too strong by Mick. Rebound, though, Nate Brady. He puts up off the window for two for Nate Brady, and make it 14-5 Warriors with 1:33 to go opening period. Simple as free throw blockouts. Right wing with it is Caleb Robinson. Move it to the left wing now with Hyen. That is Lois. Right wing, that's a Robinson three off the screen. I think it was partially tipped by Courtney. and Brady clears the rebound. Otzmeyer in the front court stops and leaves it for Brady into the left wing. Courtney tries a three. Go on and good for three, and we got a timeout on the floor taken by Piasa. The score on your Honest Water scoreboard with 1:08 to play in the first. Wesclin 17, Piasa 5. You're listening to the 2A regional title on Max 96.7.
Seaver Brothers has what you're looking for. Take a spin with Seaver Brothers and drive home in your new or pre-owned Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, or Dodge truck today. Let Seaver Brothers give you the car buying experience that no other dealership can offer. Seaver Brothers stands behind their products and also has an outstanding service department with qualified technicians to keep your vehicles running strong. Stop by Seaver Brothers, 811 Washington Street in Carlisle, or call 594-2624 for your next Seaver Brothers sales associate.
Get it printed with Print Crazy. Printing everything you could possibly ever need. Print Crazy, 4 brochures, business cards, and flyers, 2 vehicle wraps for cars, trucks, and boats, and more, a lot more. Print Crazy for shirts and apparel, invitations, signs, doors and floors, and more. So much more. See for yourself at printcrazy.com. That's C-R-A-Z-E-E. Printcrazy.com. On Old Highway 50 in Breeze. Call 526-9260.
You found Max 96.7.
Your Dairy King broadcast booth, Greg Meyer, Moose Lloyd. 1:08 to go, opening quarter, 17-5. Warriors lead. Honest Water scoreboard, front court for Piasa, DJ Kell. The left side, that's Hyen. Off the ball screen, Robinson turns the corner, and a bounce pass inside to Trim was kicked by a Warrior. I'm not sure who got a foot on it on the far end of the floor.
Right now, the Wesclin Warriors have 7 from outside the arc, and those threes have been really killers here in the first quarter, just like that. 6 points, bam, bam, on 2 particular possessions.
Kell gets it in for Lois, who gets free from Stevens. He knocks down a deep 2 for Ben Lois, and make it 17-7 with 45 seconds to go, opening quarter. Courtney, right side of the floor for Mick Stevens. Outside, Courtney drives it, spins back out. Sit for Stevens. Right wing, and we got a whistle away from the basketball and a hold or an elbow, I think, thrown by Call. That's his second.
That's going to be 2 on Call. Now you're going to see that they're a little bit mismatched. I mean, there's a little bit of size difference in there. I mean, Call doesn't give up a whole lot as far as weight, but he does give up a little bit of height. You're going to see that as he's battling against the tall guys. You're going to see some fouls whistle Southwestern's way.
Courtney out near the timeline now, and Brent Brady wanting to play for the final possession of the game, of the opening quarter, that is. Courtney working against Kjol. That's Brady back for Courtney with 19 seconds to go in the first. Warriors lead 17-7, Honest Water scoreboard. Courtney bouncing for Stevens, right side with 11. Kellogg for Courtney, left wing with 9. Now 8, now 7. Courtney still has it with 6, now 5. He drives it into the lane, flips up a shot, too strong there, and a rebound taken in by Hyen, who then tries one from half court. That one is too strong, no good. And your score on your Honest Water scoreboard after 1 quarter of play is Wesclin 17, Piasa 7. You're listening to the Class 2A Regional Championship here on Max 96.7.
Sound familiar? A flat tire in the middle of nowhere? Car keys locked in the car? Or a battery that needs a jump start? You're stranded on the side of the road and need emergency roadside assistance to get your car moving. Call Benoff Insurance in Breeze and Trenton about roadside rescue coverage from Beacon Insurance that's available to everyone who has a personal auto policy with Beacon Insurance. Roadside Rescue will save your day with 24/7 roadside assistance at no extra cost to you if you have comprehensive coverage. Call Benoff Insurance, your Beacon Insurance agency, today at 526-4888.
Is the all-new Chevy Silverado the right truck for you? Hi, Colby Voss at K&J Chevrolet in Carlisle. The all-new Chevy Silverado has the comfort and conveniences you expect from a Chevy, plus the performance and handling you need. We have several new trucks to choose from, and if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Stop by K&J Chevrolet and drive a Silverado and see for yourself what a tremendous value we offer and what the hype is all about. K&J Chevrolet in Carlisle, just west of town on Old Route 50. Chevrolet, find new roads.
Max 96.7.
Back here, Dairy King broadcast booth, second quarter action. Greg Meyer, Moose Lloyd. 17-7 Warriors lead on your Honest Water scoreboard after 1 quarter. That's Hyen, left wing for Piasa. Hyen, Lois, Trim, Call out there, along with Justin Bailey, who has it on the right wing for the Birds. Spinning back, Hyen, middle of the floor. Crossover dribble against Courtney, and he kicks it to the left corner to Trim. Ball deflected out by Kellogg. Kellogg, Courtney, Brady, Ottensmeyer, and Stevens to begin the second quarter, just resetting the floor.
That was a nice little defensive play there by Kellogg. He's averaging 7 points a game, but he's been quiet so far. He's the only one of the Warriors have not getting into the tally of the scoring column yet.
Couple of crossover dribbles and a high-end three from the right wing. No good. That ball last. Deflected out by Mick Stevens. Can handle the rebound. Stays on the far end with the Birds.
Looking at the first quarter stats, the Wesclin Warriors 4 of 8 from 3, 2 of 6 from inside the arc, 1 of 3 from the free throw line, and they have pulled down 9 total rebounds to Southwestern's 4.
Left wing, Hyatt off a couple of screens, moves it to Call. He might have traveled. No call, still playing. Call with the basketball. Right wing moves it for Hyatt off a couple of screens. Between the legs with the dribble at the point. Now he crosses back over and drives it, flips one up over the high arcing shot off the window over the taller Brady and got it to go. And it's 17-9 Wesclin. Minute into the second quarter of play here. Second quarter X brought to you by Becker Jewelers as Courtney brings it across.
Looking at the other side of the Southwestern Piasa Birds, it was 1 of 4 from outside the arc and no free throw shot. They only managed 4 rebounds in that first quarter.
Courtney for Stevens. Courtney right side of the floor. Bailey right now and Kellogg battling for position. And again, they got a pushing foul on Bailey underneath. And that's going to be his third. And Kellogg might have flopped a little bit.
Yeah.
As well as a cell. He got pushed actually on the left block as well. They didn't call that one, and Brent was a little upset with that. And he gets it on this side.
Yeah, I think he might get a pretty good nod for the Golden Globe or the Oscar. I mean, there was some contact there, but he took the flop down. He managed to get the call. Hey, that's what you do. And that pushes Bailey out for 3 fouls.
Otzmeyer to lob pass on the back door to Nate Brady was tipped down by Trim on this end with the Warriors with 6:35 to go. But actually, he did get shoved pretty hard on the opposite block, and I think that kind of when Brent got a little upset, initiated the call on this side. Kellogg will trigger it on the out-of-bounds play again. Into the left block, Otzmeyer, one power dribble, puts it up off the window for 2 for Hunter Otzmeyer. It's 19-9, Warriors 6:30 to go first half.
Otzmeyer just so strong. When you get him inside like that, and he has position, he's going to rule you every time. I mean, he is just a physically strong specimen out there.
Robinson right wing on the screen and roll inside. Lois falling away on the baseline. Too strong that time. Ball tipped into the corner high and then saved it into that court, and the ball is going to go over.
What's that in my lap here?
Yeah, almost.
Yeah, coming down here, Call was trying to save that one. He ran the length to the floor. We're here at the north end of the gym here at Coach Chick Summers' home court at it used to be Wood River back in my day. Now it's East Alton Wood River, the home of the Oilers. And, he took from south to north pretty quick.
Addis Moore checks in, a 6'2 freshman guard, number 33 as well for Piasa. Left wing, Brady drives it. Now backs it back out to the corner. Courtney, Otzmeyer, right wing, Kellogg. Thought about a 3, bounces it to the right block to Stevens on the give and go. The ball deflected into the corner. Last touchdown by a Piasa Bird hand. I believe that's Robinson.
I think Robinson may have thought that Kellogg got a hold of it, but it wasn't. It was pretty clean through there, and it goes off to Southwestern. They tried to catch Kellogg on that baseline move, but there was just too many bodies, too many green jerseys down there for Southwestern.
Courtney, Otzmeyer on the left block. Leaves it for Mick Stevens, who will try a 3. That one too strong, and Courtney's going to be up over the back. Easy call there as Call had him screened down, and Courtney anyway trying to oblige to get over the rebounding. And the ball goes over to the Birds of Piasa on the foul on Courtney.
I got that as only the second foul for the Wesclin Warriors in this contest. So.
First one on Courtney, I take it?
Yep, first one on Courtney.
Call, right side. That's a Robinson touch to the left wing for Moore. Moore's pass and deflected to stolen away by Courtney. Courtney into the front court. Hops on the left block with a nice head fake shot attempt, no good. Otzmeyer fouls first time, no good. And fouls it a second time, no good. And he's fouled. And Otzmeyer will go to the free throw line.
So I might have missed the foul there on the first shot from Courtney as he came up there. It looked like they got him across the across the chest there because we were kind of right at a perfect angle. We're sitting on the stage again here at the north end of the gymnasium, and it looked like he may have got popped right on the chest.
Otzmeyer missing the first free throw of 2. Warriors in the bonus now the rest of the way here. Second one for Otzmeyer is good. Make it 20-9 Wesclin with 5:24 to go first half. Yeah, I have to agree. I think he did get fouled on the up and under move, and he just missed that call, and then Otzmeyer got attacked twice. Move to the right side of the floor for Lois for Piasa. Bounce pass inside, deflected, stolen away by Brady. Saved from going out of bounds by Stevens, but into the hands of Robinson. Then throws underneath for High-End, and his shot attempt is good for 2, and he was fouled on the far end. That's going to send Caden High-End to the foul line here for Piasa with 5:06 to go in the first half.
And I believe they're going to get Brady Brady for that one? Did I see that right? Is it 40 that they whistled?
I think so. 30
or 40. We'll just call it Brady on that one. And he's going to be whistled for his first personal. And I tell you what, the Piasa Southwestern Birds will they won't go away.
Ian makes the old-fashioned 3 on the free throw and makes it 20-12 here in this one. Brady, front court here. Drives it, right wing, Ottensmeyer. Lob into Stevens and a reach through the backside there on 33. That's Moore, the freshman who just checked in, and that's going to be another couple of free throws coming up here for Stevens, 1-1.
That's going to be his first person, like you said, Moore coming in off of the bench here for the Southwestern squad. The Piasa Birds right now. Bailey with 3 fouls. He's in some pretty thin ice there, so he's grabbing some pine so he doesn't get that elusive fourth foul here this early.
Stevens misses the front end of the 1-1, and the ball taken in by Robinson.
Right now, free throw shooting is eluding Wesclin Warriors.
4:45 to go here, first half action, 20-12. Wesclin leads Honest Water scoreboard here. Lois, left side of the floor. That's Robinson. Robinson, right side of the floor for Moore.
The Warriors are 1 of 5 from the line, and they're going to have to dial that up here as we get into this half and the next half.
And a drive to the hole by Robinson, and he was fouled on the reach-in on the Warriors. That looked like to be 32 Kellogg.
I believe that's who they're going to get. Kellogg, that's his second. And Kellogg averaging 7 points a game, yet to score here in this one. But pretty good contest for that young man. He's playing some pretty aggressive defense, had a lot of swats out of bounds, and broke up some passes on the cutters inside.
Ball moves it to Robinson, left wing. Now Lois with a touch at the point. Kicks into the right corner. 3 for the freshman Moore. Too strong that time. Rebound taken in by Hyatt. And he throws it all the way out to half court and a reset of the offense. Call. Hyatt right side of the floor. 4 minutes to play first half. Moore, left wing. For call. Now with it on the right side of the floor, Robinson spinning back in and a bounce pass inside to Lois. Back out Robinson, right wing. Robinson turns and spins. Right corner for Lois. Lois, Robinson for Hyan. The Warrior faithful here who have traveled out in orange and black, applauding the defensive effort.
Travel very well. They traveled very well on Tuesday, but they've doubled that here tonight in the championship game.
Left side of the floor with it. Robinson, right wing for Hyan. Hyan drives and out top call with 3:20 to go first half. It's 20-12 Wesclin. That's Hyan right side, dribbling all the way to the left elbow. He fires a tough 2. That one no good. Rebound taken in by Nate Brady. And now Courtney into the front court. Now he'll get direction from head coach Brent Brady and get the Puppies organized offensively and see what happens here. Left side of the floor for Stevens. Kellogg at the point. Inside pass, Ottensmeyer's deflected into the air. And the ball,
he got away with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, he did, and the ball ended up in the hands of Lois. And he moves it for Call with 2:50 to play in the first half.
Wesclin only 2 points here in the contest in the second quarter. They've been held scoreless, only 5 points now for Piasa so far.
Up and under move by Moore. He got caught too far underneath the basket. Layup didn't go, and the rebound taken in by Stevens. Ottensmeyer touches it for Brady inside for Courtney, and then into Kellogg, and we got an offensive foul on Justin Kellogg.
And that's going to be, I believe that's Kellogg's third personal. Got him on the charge on that one. Much to the chagrin of the Wesclin fans, it looked like he had pretty much good position. He went in hard, so out that is a turnover for Wesclin. That's their third, and they got to do something here in this second. They haven't been able to really tally anything up. But on the other hand, neither has Piasa. They haven't been able to make a good run into the lead.
Right into the game for the Warriors. Blake Rockers for the first time, a 6'1 senior, number 20. That's Call with it at the point. The Warriors being outscored in this period 5-3 right now. That's Hyan at the point. Robinson now for Piasa drives it. Moves it right baseline for Lois with an up and under move and a shot attempt, and he traveled. And the jump stop.
That's
another one that lost his footing.
Yep. And I'm not sure. I think the surface of the court might be to blame. It's not the wax is pretty worn. This is a pretty old gymnasium, and it looks like it's been a while since they've applied or buffed the wax out on this one.
Left wing, Ottensmeyer for Courtney, foul line. Now Rockers on the right wing. Courtney back for Rockers, right wing with 1:50 to play in the first half. Lob, Ottensmeyer to the block. Double team comes. Kick out 3 for Rockers. Off the bench, no good. Rebound taken in by Moore of Piasa. And Call bluffs and moves it. Corner 3 for Hyan. That one's short, no good. A quick shot on that end, and Rockers takes in the defensive rebound. They throw it ahead, Ottensmeyer at the right wing. That's Courtney Ottensmeyer, right wing. Ottensmeyer continues to think about the three with 1:25 to go in the first half, 20-12. Warriors lead Honest Water scoreboard, 1:20 to go. Brady off the ball screen. Right wing for Rockers. Now Nate Brady. Now Courtney, left wing Ottensmeyer. Now Courtney at the point, off the ball screen. Drives it. Kick, right corner for Rockers, who hesitates and then fires a three. That one no good. The rebound taken in by Hyatt. And on that one, on the pitch out there by Courtney, you want him to take that three right away. The hesitation might have forced him to think about it and miss it.
Yep. You want that. As soon as you got to take it. You can talk yourself out of it real quick because we have under a minute to play here on the Honest Water scoreboard here in the first half.
Right wing, Robinson stops and goes into the lane. Might have double dribbled. Now Morrill tries to drive the baseline and a blocking foul on Rockers.
Well, it looked like Rockers had pretty good position, but I think he kind of buckled his knees right before contact was made, and I think that's where they got it.
Brady having a word with Chris Book. Now both teams in the bonus on the next foul. The Birds will be at the line. Both teams will be in the bonus. That's Hyen, who just double dribbled. And the shot up off the square for two by Caleb Hyen is in, and it's now 20-14.
I think Mr. Brady was having a little talk with him on that one. That was pretty obvious on the double there.
30 seconds to go, first half, 20-14 Warriors. Being outscored here in this second period right now, 7-3, and that's let the Birds crawl back into it here with 20 seconds to go. Brady hands off for Stevens on the right wing. Stevens now goes up to the point, moves it for Courtney in the final possession here of the opening half. Warriors will get the ball to begin the second half with 10. Courtney to the left wing with 8. Now 7, now 6, now Rockers 5. On the left wing with 4, and threw it off of Courtney's leg as he was cutting through, and the Warriors turn it over.
That's only the fourth turnover, but not at a great time as they're going to try to put the nail in this one at 3.4 to play.
Robinson into the front court, forcing one up. That one short, no good. And you're scoring your Honest Water scoreboard after one half of play is the Wesclin Warriors 20. The Piasa Birds 14. We'll take a break by the Spectrum Business halftime. We'll get some stats there, see if we get a couple scores as well. You're listening to the Class 2A Wood River Regional Title on Max 96.7.
A Shell expert is underwater to demonstrate the importance of protection. My partner will play your engine, menaced by performance-robbing gunk. Playing the engine gunk, 3 man-eating sharks. Don't worry, folks. His shark cage represents Shell nitrogen-enriched gasolines. Release the sharks! All 3 grades of Shell nitrogen-enriched gasolines act as a barrier that helps shield and protect critical engine parts. So go ahead, folks. Protect your engine with Shell nitrogen-enriched gasolines.
Fill up at your area clean and convenient CC Food Mart location. Southern Bus and Mobility is your Brawnability dealer in Breeze. Brawnability features the broadest lineup of wheelchair-accessible vehicles with more brands, entry types, features, and price points than any other manufacturer in the industry. See for yourself at Southern Bus and Mobility why a new or certified pre-owned wheelchair-accessible Brawnability vehicle is the only way to go. Call 526-4131 or stop by just east of Breeze on Old Route 50. Companies are hiring again. That's good news. Bad news, you don't have the skills they're looking for. Kaskaskia College can fix that. KC's welding technology program can set you up with the skills the industries are looking for. More good news, classes are available at KC's Trenton Center or Crisp Technology Center. Call Sean Morris at 545-3406. The demand is there, the pay is there. Where are you? Kaskaskia College, your future starts here.
When you put money in our bank, you started a chain reaction. We made an auto loan. A local car dealer sold a car. A car salesman got a commission. His wife bought groceries. The checker at the supermarket got a paycheck. You made that happen. Thanks. The First National Bank in Carlisle. A better way to bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at 1nbcarlisle.com.
If it has been a long time since you've been to the dentist, you need to know you're not alone. For some, past experiences make it impossible to pick up the phone and call. Others are embarrassed because it has been so long. Hi, I'm Dr. Casey Santel, a general dentist from Breeze, Illinois, who sedates patients with pills. I believe in listening to our patients and finding workable solutions to problems they have without making them feel guilty or putting them down. Please call me, Dr. Casey Santel, at Breeze Dental Care at 526-2020 to schedule an appointment where sedation dentistry is an option for you to take care of your teeth without anxiety.
Are you looking for a happy dental home? Dr. Draghi and Dr. Santel are in-network providers with many insurance companies and have what you are looking for. New patients welcome and most emergencies seen immediately. Get back on the right track to good dental health with Breeze Dental Care. Call 526-2020. That's 526-2020.
You're on Max 96.7.
Welcome into the Dairy King broadcast booth here. Once again, Dairy King locations, Breeze End and Trenton. Greg Meyer, Moose Floyd here. Warriors led 17-7 after one quarter. They lead 20-14 here at the intermission. And the Warriors outscored in that second period 7-3. That allowed Piasa to get back in it here more or less. Warriors did not shoot the ball particularly well in that second quarter. I know you got the numbers here for us. But you mentioned the start from the threes. They started shooting the three ball pretty hot in the opening period, cooled off here in the second, and it's really been a struggle on the offensive end. Kellogg's got a couple of fouls and missing a lot of easy ones, I feel like the Warriors are too.
There's a lot of chip shots. We talked about it. There may have been a foul here and there that caused it, though, the one we were talking about. But whenever you look at it, they are missing some of the chip shots. Right now, Wesclin is controlling the boards. They have 12 total over the 7 of Piasa Southwestern. But when you look at that second quarter, let's see, they were, 4 of 9 total. But I'm going to count this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. 1 of 5 overall in the second quarter. Overall shooting. I broke it down into the threes and the twos, and we do the breakdown here. They're 4 of 9 total shooting in the half from outside the arc. 3 of 11 inside the arc. There you go. And then you look at the way the scoring rolls, leading the way for Wesclin Warriors is Mick Stevens with 6. He didn't score at all in the second quarter. He was. You've got 5 points for Ottensmeyer and 5 points for Brady, and both of whom actually checked that. Brady didn't score there in the second, but Ottensmeyer was the only one to put the field goal in. They were 0 of 2 in the second quarter from the free throw line. They are 1 of 6 overall from the free throw line right now. The free throw shooting is going to have to pick up just a little bit. On the other side of the coin, for the Southwestern Piasa Birds, they've turned the ball over 3 times, managed to pull down 7 total rebounds in the half. Leading the way and leading all scorers is Caden Hayden. Hayden is 7 points, and he was the one that kept him going in that. He had the old-fashioned 3, a couple of field goals, and 3 field goals and 1 free throw there in that quarter, and that totals the Piasa scoring in the half. Down the line we go, 4 points for Lois and 3 points for Dahl for the Piasa Birds. They were 1 of 5 from the outside the arc, 5 of 15 inside the arc, and 1 of 1 from the free throw line, again with 7 rebounds total and for 5 turnovers. 5 turnovers for Piasa there in the half.
Yeah, there you go. And, stats breakdown, we talked about it. Didn't shoot very well second quarter. Plenty you mentioned free throw shooting is going to be a big thing for the Warriors here in the second half as well. They got to make free throws down the stretch. And free throws at this time of the year are the biggest things contributing to winning and losing games in the playoffs. That's for sure. One thing, and you mentioned they continue to control the glass, which I think we kind of expected here tonight with the overall height differential that they got on the floor compared to the Birds of Piasa. A couple of score updates for you. Oakville Rockets playing on their home floor tonight, the 1A regional title. They lead Lovejoy 34-21 at the break. And in 2A action, the Nashville Hornets lead Hillsboro 25-12 at the half. That's one of the teams that are going to feed into the Wesclin sectional. So that'll be one team that'll be another team that feeds into the Wesclin sectional. Hornets up big. Still have no score update from Johnson City or what Pinckneyville is doing as well, but we'll continue to look throughout our broadcast, see who will possibly be at the Wesclin sectional next week. Hopefully it is the Warriors. It's 20-14 here at the half. We'll take a break. We come back. We'll have second half action for you. Listen to high school boys basketball, Max 96.7.
Freakman Brothers Farm Equipment has locations in Oakville, Centralia, and Breeze. Freakman Brothers sells the finest John Deere tractors, plus lawn and garden equipment and accessories. Freakman Brothers has been a part of the farming industry for over 83 years. Call Freakman Brothers for farm machinery and farmland auction services. 243-6186. Freakman Brothers, your John Deere dealer.
Reverman Chiropractic in Breeze would like to say thank you to our patients, staff, and local healthcare professionals for their continued support and cooperation as we celebrate 10 years in business. At Reverman Chiropractic, our focus is to work with you, the patient, and your other healthcare providers to deliver the best and most effective care possible. Please take advantage of our evening and weekend hours and call 526-4700 to schedule an appointment with Dr. Craig Reverman or Dr. Travis Isaac.
This broadcast is a presentation of Wcxo Sports. Wcxo Sports is brought to you by the Benoff Insurance Agency in Breeze and Trenton, Breeze Dental Care, K&J Chevrolet, Reverman Chiropractic and Spinal Rehabilitation and Breeze Motor Sales, Southern Bus and Mobility, Kaskaskia College, the First National Bank of Carlisle, Reekman Brothers John Deere, St. Joseph Hospital Breeze, Med Plus Physical Medicine and Brett's Wildlife Lodge, State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Klosterman and Hardy's locations in Breeze and Carlisle, Breeze Family Vision, Tempo Bank, Country Financial Representatives Keith Wilkin and Teresa Richards, and Area CC Food Marts. WCXO Sports since 1999. The sports voice of the Carlisle Indians, the Central Cougars, the Modern Day Knights, the Wesclin Warriors, and now the Christ Our Rock Silver Stallions.
Max 96.7.
Back here, Dairy King broadcast booth. Big Meyer, Moose Lloyd alongside here tonight. You ready here for the second half? Warriors lead on your Honest Water scoreboard 20-14. Again, welcome you back to the Dairy King broadcast booth. We are at the Class 2A Regional Championship here at East Alton Wood River High School. Here tonight, Warrior basketball to begin the second half.
It should be a dandy, and I'm going to tell you what, the last game they played here, Wesclin dominated the third period against the Roxana Shells. I mean, they came out and looked like a team possessed. I have a feeling you might see that here tonight. I'm sure Coach Brady is lit the fire under their rear ends. I mean, that second quarter was miserable. Only 2 points total for the Wesclin Warriors, although they're up 20-14 to start it off.
Right side of the floor, Courtney. Brady. Inside pass to Stevens was deflected around, and the Warriors turn it over on their opening possession, I think. Yes, they do.
Well, looks like we've had some kids shift over to the backside there.
Yeah.
I mean, south end of the gym.
Left wing, high end. Both student sections standing pretty close to one another here in this game. Hand off Bailey. That's a right point three. That one barely hit the front iron. No good. Rebound taken in by Hunter Ottenmeyer. Courtney into the front court, left side of the floor. Courtney. Still with a dribble. Kellogg. That deflected. Into the backcourt. Kellogg goes and corrals it. Now moves for Courtney. Courtney. Kellogg, right side. McStevens at the left point. Refuses the ball screen drive. Jump stop from the left block shot. Off the window for two for McStevens.
He's the catalyst right now, averaging 7 points. Now has 8 in the contest, and he's really been keeping them alive. He was the push. He won really pushing it up there in the first quarter.
Called and almost had it stolen away by Stevens. Last touchdown by Mick. 6:59 to go, third quarter. Third quarter action brought to you by V&H Recreation. We have base or sideline throw and check that for Ben Lois. With the basketball, Ryan. That's Robinson. Right wing Bailey. That's Lois, tried elbow. Uses the handoff, backs the way down against Ottenmeyer. Now he's got off there. Now for Hyatt, top of the key. With the ball fake and a crossover dribble, and he bounces left wing for Call. Call dribbles and moves it. Tried to move it. Stolen away by Kellogg. He drives to the right hand. Layup is good for two for Justin Kellogg, and a foul, and he'll go to the line. And the Warriors will try to extend the lead.
See, the U.S. Swans now went out. There was a guy walking right in the way there of Courtney.
15 Hyatt, I think.
Yep, that's his first. The old-fashioned three right now.
Kellogg hits the free throw, 25-14. Warriors 6:34 to go in the third. Front court's going to be Hyatt with it to the right wing. Hyatt surveying the defense. Now picked up his dribble, needs help. Call, top of the key. E.J. Call, right wing now. Hyatt, bounce pass, Lois on the right block against Brady. Spins baseline, got away with the hook reverse layup try, no good. Rebound taken in by Ottenmeyer. And Courtney's going to push the tempo to the left wing. Stops and leaves it Ottenmeyer, who will get direction from the Warrior coaching staff. That's Kellogg. Right corner three, Stevens, Puppies organized. 3-2, strong rebound, Nate Brady. Now Ottenmeyer drives it. to the 10. Up, off the window. No. Rebound taken down by Lois. And a run out. Hyatt drives it. Leaves it left wing. Robinson with a ball fake. Check that. That was actually Bailey with a travel and a left-handed layup in for 2.
Yeah, he took a couple extra steps. Didn't take that Euro step. He shuffled it in between and took the jump and bucketed it.
Tempo has picked up here in the third. 25-16 Warriors with 5:25 to go in the third. Kellogg, right wing handoff. Ottensmeyer off the ball screen. Nate Brady, he thought about a 3, didn't take it.
They're not giving him much of a chance. They are burying him as soon as he touches the ball outside the arc. They're on him like a bum on a ham sandwich.
Courtney, Brady, left wing for Mick Stevens. Stevens now will drive it from 6 feet. Try too strong there, and the rebound taken in by Lois, and a throw out to Bailey. Birds right back into the front court. Bailey drives it in. Might have got hit. Puts it up off the window. No good. Rebound tipped around into the hands of Mick Stevens. Stevens into the front court. Ottensmeyer trails. He leaves it for him. And throw down. Kellogg. No one picked him up, and his shot attempt was partially blocked. No foul call, and Brent is running down the sideline, very animated.
He got smoked.
No call. Bounce pass inside. Right into layup is in for 2 for Caleb Hyatt, and Brent Brady out on the floor with a timeout and a full timeout, and he has given an earful to the officiating crew, and you're scoring your honest water scoreboard with 4:35 to go in the third. It's Piasa 25, or the Warriors 25, Piasa 18. You're listening to high school boys basketball, Max 96.7.
Did you know Parkinson's disease affects 1.5 million people in the United States? Published medical research has shown that non-contact boxing classes can reverse, reduce, and even delay the symptoms of Parkinson's disease. At Rocksteady Boxing, we aim to improve the quality of life for people living with Parkinson's while providing camaraderie and an uplifting environment. Your local Rocksteady Boxing program is located within the MedPlus Physical Therapy Department in Carlisle. Come join Rocksteady Boxing and fight back against Parkinson's. Give us a call at 594-3671.
Good times are waiting at Brett's Wildlife Lodge and Winery, just north of Carlisle on Route 127. There's no better place to see live music than the Brett's Outdoor Stage, hosting bands every weekend. The kitchen at Brett's opens at 3 on Monday and Tuesday. They open for lunch at 11 Wednesday through Friday, and they have breakfast Saturday and Sunday starting at 8, with dinner available daily. Brett's Wildlife Lodge and Winery is a great spot for a meeting, a party, a get-together, or just to grab a bite to eat. Call 594-8830 or go to wildlifelodgeandwinery.com.
You've got Max 96.7.
4:30 to go, third quarter. Back in the Dairy King broadcast booth. Greg Meyer, Mooseloy, 25-18. I think during that whole minute-long timeout, I don't even know if Brent Brady addressed his team.
He was
addressing the officiating crew. Backdoor cutting. Courtney, nice interplay, and Kellogg with a nice bounce pass on the back door look, and it's 27-18 Warriors with 4:10 to go in the third.
You could not beat the pass from Kellogg. I mean, timed it perfect, threaded the needle right there. Nice layup off in for Courtney. I mean, that was pretty.
Left wing, that's called for Piasa with it. 4 minutes to go in the third. Bailey drives it inside, jumps out, forces up a shot off the window. No good there. Rebound taken in by Ottensmeyer. 27-18 Warriors, 3:50 to go in the third. On your Honest Water scoreboard, Brady for Courtney. Left side, Kellogg out the right side of the floor. Hand off for Brady. Thought about a 3, didn't take it. Nate will dribble it and move it to the left wing for Ottensmeyer with the ball fake and a drive to the left baseline. He was cut off. Now Kellogg. Ottensmeyer on the handoff. Stevens in the left corner.
Oh, you got to take it, man. He wanted to so bad.
Brady for Courtney, right side of the floor with 3:20 to go in the third. 27-18. Warriors leading. They move it around the horn. Back for Stevens now at the point. He will step into a 3 this time, straight on too strong. He goes and chases it into the corner, but it was to no avail. Call had the rebound for Piasa. Call dribbles and kicks for Hyatt. Back out to the right wing for Call. E.J. Call with 3:03 to go in the third quarter. It's 27-18 Warriors. Left side of the floor with it is Robinson. Hyatt gets free, middle of the lane, and it's 2.
Yeah, Hyatt just cut across the lane there, and it was a little bit of a breakdown. Didn't get the weak side help. He was wide open just inside free throw line and nailed it.
27-20 Warriors. Courtney into the front court. Courtney now right side of the floor. Top of the key, that's Justin Kellogg. Back to the right wing for Nate Brady. Brady bouncing right block, Ottensmeyer. Ottensmeyer puts his shoulder down, knocks his man down, then forces one up off the window for 2 for Hunter Ottensmeyer. It's 29-20 Warriors with 2:20 to go in the third.
I believe that was Lois. I think he was doing a little acting there on that side. Didn't get the call like Ottensmeyer on this side of the ball earlier in the first half.
Robinson, and he traveled. Trying to move it to Lois, and a Piasa turnover.
That's number 7 for the Piasa Birds. That's a 9-point lead for the Wesclin Warriors over Piasa with 2:12 to go here. Third quarter action. It's regional championship action from East Alton Wood River High School right here on Max 96.7.
Brandon Courtney will bring it across the timeline here with 2:05 to play and rolling. Nate Brady. Back for Courtney on the right wing. Dump down. Stevens right block. Jumper inside. 2 is good for Nick Stevens. And make it 31-20. Warriors with 1:53 to go. Stevens now at 10 points. Front court. That's Call. Right wing. Hyatt. Bouncing it. Right elbow. Lois backs his way down against Onsmeyer. Puts one up. No good. Rebound back to him. Puts it up off the window. That time is in for 2 for Ben Lois. 31-22. Warriors 1:30 to go. Courtney with the methodical walk across the timeline. Brady, right wing. Kellogg. Kellogg holds it. Ottmeyer for Nate Brady all the way around the horn. Now left wing is Brandon Courtney. Kellogg up a couple of screens. Didn't take the 3. Moves it to Brady right side of the floor. Ottmeyer inside. Stevens with the smaller defender against him. No jump stop in the lane. Puts one up. Too strong. No good, but he was fouled. Then Mick will go to the foul line once again with 1:06 to go in the third. Stevens, man, he's strong, dude.
He is strong. He doesn't look like it, but, man, when he gets in there and goes up against the other guys, you can see just pushing it around the way he's got that leverage. His body mass index must be next to 0 because he doesn't look like he's that bulky, but, boy, he's got a lot of ability to push people around.
First one for Mick is up and good. 32-22 Warriors, 1:06 to go in the third. Have another one coming, I played my head basketball coach, Sandy, used to say when you grab the rebound or catch the ball in a painted area, always put it underneath your chin and chin the ball. He does a tremendous job of holding onto the rock with 2 hands. This Stevens. This is the second free throw, and Ethan Trim with the rebound for Piasa, who just checked in. Right wing against the 1-3-1 zone of the Wesclin Warriors. Mix this in a little bit in the regular season when we've seen them. And right now, Robinson. Gibbs, left side of the floor for Call.
He's trying to do a little low-high right now.
Trim into the left corner for Hyan. That's Call with it. Now skips right side of the floor. Robinson with 35 seconds to go. Middle of the floor, pass deflected, thrown away. Kellogg. Kellogg bouncing for Stevens. On the run out, and we're going to have a foul before the shot. Shot will not count, and a reach in on a Piasa Bird. I think that's going to be on 22. That's the lowest, I think. 29 seconds to go here in the third period, making it 32-22. Warriors who have the basketball on the baseline throwing for Kellogg. Will trigger it in. It's Courtney cutting. Left block. Now picked up his dribble, throws out for Nate Brady. Hunter Ottmeyer with 23 seconds.
One thing about that, they pick up Brady so quick as soon as he touches the ball. He's just a little bit too far out of his comfort zone. He's not snuggled up next to the arc. He's kind of forced back out away, and he just doesn't want to take that high bomb shot.
Good scouting is what they'd call that. And Courtney with 9 seconds dribbles over to the right side. 7, 6, now 5, now 4. Lob for Kellogg with 3. Puts it up. He was fouled with 2.8, and Justin Kellogg will go to the free throw line. Shot attempt obviously did not go, and he'll be at the line. Trying to add to the Warriors' separation. Up 10, 32-22, Honest Water scoreboard. Kellogg foul line. First one on the way. That one's short and good. You could tell that one was not going to be good on the release.
Didn't look like it had enough vinegar there. It didn't. Just crammed off the front of the rim. Luckily, it hit the rim.
Second Kellogg free throw. Left that one short. No good. Trim throws it ahead for Hyan. Then launches it from half court. Now shot attempt is no good, and you're scoring your Honest Water scoreboard after 3 quarters. Is Wesclin 32, Piasa 22. You're listening to the Class 2A Regional Championship on Max 96.7.
Which hospital continues to rank among the best in patient satisfaction, care, and safety? You don't want to brag, so check it out for yourself. Compare the scores of HSHS St. Joseph's Hospital Breeze. And while you're online, visit our website at stjoebreeze.com to stay up on all the screenings and events we offer to benefit our community. Or like us on Facebook. Working to continue our legacy of caring, we are HSHS St. Joseph's Hospital Breeze.
When wearing contacts, you shouldn't even be able to feel them. If they're uncomfortable or feeling dry, come see us at Lebanon Optometric Center or Breeze Family Vision Center. We'll find the right contacts for you, whether it's multifocal, astigmatism, daily disposables, or hybrid lenses. Don't suffer through contacts that are just fine. We have all the major brands to choose from, and with locations in Breeze and Lebanon, if you damage or tear your contacts, we can replace them right away. Start seeing clearer today with a little help from Breeze Family Vision Center or Lebanon Optometric Center.
This is Max 96.7.
Back here, Dairy King broadcast with Greg Meyer, Moose Lloyd. Fourth quarter action, 8 minutes up on the big board, getting ready to begin. 32-22, Wesclin leads on your Honest Water scoreboard, looking for back-to-back regional championships. Here if they can hold on and win this one tonight. Robinson for Piasa to Hyen, right wing. Hyen off the ball screen from Lois. Hyen back to the right corner for Trim. Bailey out there as well for Piasa. The lineman to the right block, Lois with the ball fake against Bray. He moves it into the lane for Hyen, right elbow two. Good for two for Caleb Hyen, or Caden Hyen. Courtney, Nate Brady, Kellogg, Stevens, Otzmeyer to begin the fourth period of play for Wesclin. Courtney with it. Right wing, Otzmeyer. Otzmeyer dribbles over, Stevens. Courtney left wing. Back out top, Stevens drives it. Kick, right wing three, Nate Brady. Good for three for Nate Brady. Only his second field goal, and it's 35-24. Warriors with 7:05 to go in the fourth.
That's his second attempt from outside the arc, and he's buried both of them. He's 2 for 2 from outside when he gets that open opportunity. Has had one put back on a rebound, but that's been it.
Oh, I underestimated him. I thought he only had 2 field goals. As Hyen makes another tough 2 in the lane. It's 35-26 off that screen. I underestimated Nate there. I thought he only had 2 field goals on the threes. But he now has 8 after that three-pointer in the last trip down. Courtney front court, 6:40 to play. Fourth quarter action brought to you by Jondro Studios, and Stevens has got it in the corner. Up to the left wing, now back for the left side of the floor for Brady. Courtney drives it inside, flips one up off the square, no good. Rebound taken in by Trim. Now outlet pass to Bailey into the front court. They move it to Lois, who drives it right into layup try, is no good, and a foul. And Lois will go to the free throw line, and Kellogg's got to look at disbelief on his face, so I'm assuming that might be the guy who they get for the foul.
Yeah, that's going to be Kellogg, and I have him for his 4th personal. That indeed is Kellogg, and that is unofficial. We'll see what happens here. So we get any movement. Yep, we're going to get some movement on the bench. So, yeah, that'll go against Kellogg, and that is his 4th personal foul.
Lois misses the first, and he'll check out. Rockers is on.
We were talking about Kellogg yet to get into that scoring realm. He did there in the third with the old-fashioned three-pointer, got the bucket for Harmon, made the bucket from the charity stripe. He averages 7 points. He's been held to 3 here tonight.
Lois back at the foul line. Free throw number 2 is good. 35-27, and now a little full-court pressure here by Piasa, and that's Brady in the backcourt all by himself. He's just dribbling along the sideline. Now he's trapped into the corner, and then Bailey ripped it away. We're going to have a held ball first.
Unlucky there, I mean, because it looked like it was stripped away. He didn't have much contact. He didn't hang on to it, tied up very much there.
Kevin Jones called the held ball. Chris Book was trying to grant a timeout, I think. Kevin said he got a held ball first to Otzmeyer. Now trying to trigger it in for Courtney.
I saw really putting on the pressure. Yeah, they're really putting on the pressure quickly here. And I tell you what, we kind of talked about this on a different scenario. They're going to get the fouls going. Why not see if they can make it at the
foul line?
Foul line. They're not shooting well at the foul line. They're 3 of 9 from the free throw line here tonight.
Otzmeyer to throw it in for Stevens. Hands it back for Otzmeyer. He'll bring it up. Double team comes. Throws it into the front court for Brady. Right corner for Courtney. Then Stevens was cutting with a catch of the block and a triple on the way. Otzmeyer. No good. Rebound taken in by Trim. And Lois throws it ahead for Bailey, and a timeout taken on the floor here by Jason Darr. And you're scoring your Honest Water scoreboard. 5:52 to go in the fourth quarter. Wesclin 35, Piasa 27. Listening to high school boys basketball, Max 96.7.
Want easy online banking and bill paying with an ATM and debit card that allows you to set personal spending limits? Then Tempo Bank's the place for you. Tempo Bank makes it easy for today's consumers to spend more time with your families and less time balancing your accounts and paying bills. Tempo Bank has 2 locations to better serve you. Call 526-7256 in Breeze or 224-9228 in Trent. They'll be glad to help you. Tempo Bank is your answer to easy, hassle-free banking.
We know that every driver is different and one-size policy does not fit all. That's why Country Financial offers a variety of discounts so you get the coverage you need and the savings you deserve. From good driver to good student, multi-policy to multi-car, you've got a discount to suit every driver. Come see us at our new location in Breeze or call me, Keith Wilkin, at 526-1179 or Teresa Richards at 526-1100 today to see what you could save.
It's Max 96.7.
Out of the timeout, Caden Hyatt made a three, but I think they gave it to the wrong side. Yeah, the wrong team. Should be 35-30. Courtney now top of the key for the Warriors with 5:20 to go in the fourth quarter, and Wesclin only up by 5. Stevens dribbles over, handoff right wing for Blake Rockers. Left side of the floor for Ottensmeyer. Lob, Brady, left block. Stevens, left point with the ball. Rockers for Courtney, handoff, 5:05 to go in the fourth quarter.
Kind of Wesclin falling into that same trap they did, only right now 1-3 in the fourth quarter. They're 1 for 3 from shooting here total in the quarter. They're not getting many shots off as we're 4:52 to play.
Brady, the Rockers left wing. Bouncing to the block for Ottensmeyer. Double team comes. Rockers left open 3 on the way. Too strong there, and the rebound taken in by Lois. And Piasa now with a lot of confidence as they bring it down the floor with 4:38 to play in the ball game. Only down by 5 now. Front court. Robinson left side of the floor is Hyatt. Ball screen comes. Prim, right elbow, drives in the foul.
Courtney on that one, I believe. That's going to be his second.
They call it on Rockers, actually.
Rockers. All right.
Rockers is Kellogg's going to come on for him with 4:27 to play in the fourth.
That'll be Rockers' second personal.
Baseline throw in for Robinson. Catch it, fire, high end for 2. No good. Rebound deflected into the hands of Ottensmeyer. Into the front court, he races for Stevens. Now back for Ottensmeyer. Now Stevens, tough catch, Kellogg. Now it's Courtney top of the key. Now Courtney for Nate Brady. Left wing for Mick Stevens. He'll take a couple of dribbles in and then back it back out to Nate. Now Kellogg, right side of the floor, right wing for Courtney. Lob, Ottensmeyer on the right block. Under 4 to go here in the fourth. Ottensmeyer turns to the baseline and puts it in for 2 on the reverse pivot. And it's 37-30 Warriors, high end into the front court.
9th point for Ottensmeyer. So he just put his head down, said, I'm going to take this one right to the house, lays it off the window. Nice play, Ottensmeyer.
Right wing, that's Justin Bailey for Piasa. Bailey between the legs of the dribble and a crossover and a drive to the 10, and his shot blocked. We're going to have a blocking foul. Late call on Kellogg, and he's DQ'd.
Yeah, that was a late call, and it was the referee that was completely out of position right here in front of us making the call. There was a referee looking right at it over on the Southwestern side. He swallowed his whistle, but the referee in front of us made the call. Not sure about that one. That was kind of crazy.
And Kellogg, Dairy Queen for the evening, and Rockers is going to come back on, and now the Warriors are only up by 7 with 3:36 to go here. Couple of free throws. First one for Bailey's good. Bailey's 50% for the year. Tough call against the Warriors there.
Yeah.
Can't have that. Late call, too, as Don Tyler cleaned the block up, and Kellogg hit the deck late. Free throw for Bailey, number 2 is in. It's 37-32 now, and the pressure amps up. Rockers with a catch. Ottensmeyer for Courtney for Brady. Into the front court. Double team comes, deflected into the hands of Stevens. Stevens on the pressure, drives it out for Courtney. Now Rockers. Courtney, middle of the floor. It's a cutting Stevens. His shot attempt too strong, and a late foul on this end as well, on that end as well.
I think a little makeup there.
And Stevens will go to the free throw line. Couple of late calls on both ends of the floor.
Stevens he was cutting in. The pass was behind him. He kind of had to adjust and really stretch to his back to grab it. Pulled it in, laid it off window. But again, like you said, there was the foul as he went up.
Mick at the line. First one on the way, good. 38-32 with 3:12 to go in the fourth.
These free throws now are going to get crucial. Again, like I said, they were 3 of 9. Makes that 4 of 10 now.
Mick back at the line. Second one on the way. Too strong. Rebound taken in by Ethan Trim. And front court, E.J. Call. Right wing for Bailey. 38-32 Warriors. 3:06 to go in the fourth. That's Lois. Spinning against Rockers into the lane. Picks up his dribble, hands it. Right wing for Trim. Bouncing it back to Rockers. Shot attempt up over Rockers by Lois will go good. The ball tipped around and into the hands of Nate Brady. Courtney now to walk it up. And a timeout taken by Brent Brady with 2:39 to go here in the fourth quarter. Corner Honest Water Scoreboard, Wesclin 38, Piasa 32. Listening to the Class 2A regional title on Max 96.7.
Stuck in a state of falling behind? Struggling to keep up with your kids, your finances, your insurance, your life? Then let me, State Farm agent Steve Klosterman, help you simplify and get to a better state. Because with the Klosterman Agency handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time to handle everything else. More money, too, because adding State Farm policies can earn you discounts and actually help you get ahead. Call or email me, State Farm agent Steve Klosterman, and get to a better state with State Farm.
Get unhungry for only $5 at your Breeze and Carlisle Hardee's. Dig into the $5 All-Star Meal with 4 different meals to choose from, like the Charbroiled Double Cheeseburger and Spicy Chicken Sandwich, with natural cut fries, a fresh baked chocolate chip cookie, and a 20-ounce drink. Pick a $5 All-Star Meal today from your Breeze and Carlisle Hardee's, plus the entire Red Burrito menu. Get unhungry at your Breeze and Carlisle Hardee's.
Max 96.7.
Back here at Dairy King broadcast booth, Greg Meyer, Moose Lloyd, 2:39 to play in the fourth. Warriors lead 38-32 on your Honest Water scoreboard, and Warriors now going to have to make some crucial free throws down the stretch. Close it out. Brady inbounds to Courtney. Go ahead.
I'd say this one ain't over, man. The Piasa Birds are clawing, staying right with it, 38-32 with 2:32 to play here in the fourth.
Courtney drives to the cup, missed the open layup, and the rebound taken in by Lois. Now the Birds with an opportunity to cut into the lead with 2:20 to go in the fourth. That's call. High and right wing. Ball screen comes. High bouncing. Lois. Right block extended out. That's called at the right elbow. Now Bailey thought about a three, didn't take it, kept his pivot foot, drives it down, and Stevens rejected that one out of the air, and the ball ended up into the hands of Nate Brady, and that ball was volleyball spiked to the floor, and a foul on call.
Yeah, that was decisive right there, and that possession there was going to bring it within 4 R3, and that would have been one of the closest deficits, or the closest ranges we've had for Wesclin since early in the contest, literally since the opening tip in the first couple of minutes of the first quarter. So this is pretty key. Need to get some production here from the line from Courtney.
Run into the 1-1 for Brandon Courtney is good, and the Warriors with a 39-32 lead, 1:51 to play in the fourth. Back at the line is Courtney, free throw number 2. Too strong, rebound taken in by Robson. Let's call into the front court with 1:45 to play. Veteran Business post game will be coming up. Robinson, handoff, Hyatt drives it, left elbow try, short, no good. Brady, who clears the defensive glass for the Warriors, and throws it to Courtney, who will push it into the front court. Courtney then turns and makes a beeline back to the midline stripe. Now for Nate Brady, now Ottenmeyer, now Courtney, and the Warrior faithful here on their feet. Nate Brady.
So they're just pushing all over.
And we're going to have a blocking foul on Hyatt. And Nate Brady will go to the foul line. 1:12 to go.
Number 2 on Hyatt, I believe. Brady's going to go to the line, and Brady has not had an opportunity at the free throw line. I'd say that he's probably a pretty darn good free throw shooter.
79% for the year.
Oh, there you go.
First one on the way good. 40-32 Warriors, 1:12 to play. Now, if you get that free throw percentage up, 50, 40, 90 from the 50% field goal overall, 49 from 3, and then over 90 at the foul line. Not too many guys do that at the NBA level.
No, and indeed, and he nailed both of them.
We'll give Brady credit, though. He's shooting 79%, so we'll give him 50, 40, 50. It could be 50, 50, 78. You know, that's what it could be.
It could be.
1:12 to go in the fourth quarter. Warriors take a timeout. They lead 41-32. You're listening to high school boys basketball, Max 96.7.
Building relationships and buildings in the safest, most efficient, and budget-conscious way has been Butker Construction's mission for over 36 years. Located in Breeze, they have been providing construction management, design, build, and general contracting services on projects throughout Southern Illinois and the Midwest. They are a second-generation family-owned and veteran-owned business with a goal to exceed their clients' expectations in every way. For more information, call 526-7213 or go to putkerconstruction.com.
It's Max 96.7.
Back here, Dairy King broadcast booth, Greg Meyer. Moose Lloyd, 41-32 on your Honest Water scoreboard. Warriors leading here with just a little over a minute to play in regulation. Looking like they are going to advance to their own sectional, where they'll play the winner of the Johnson City Regional between Anna Jonesboro and Chester. Tell you what, that other game on Wednesday night, oh, baby, it could be a dandy. Pinckneyville Nashville squaring up.
Yeah, there's no love lost there.
Two ranked teams will be playing on Wednesday night. Hornets were up by 18 points last time I've seen a score. They don't have a score update yet for Pinckneyville, but they're playing Jabot tonight. Jabot not very good compared to the Panthers. Haley against the 1-3-1 zone. Back to the left wing, way downtown three for Robinson. Is good for three for Caleb Robinson. It's 41-35. Courtney.
That's Robinson's first bucket of the ball game. He's been quiet all night. He bangs home a three right at the nick of time. 6-point game and then the foul.
And Ottensmeyer will make the 75.5-foot trek down to shoot a couple of free throws. And it'll be 1-1 still for the Warriors with a 41-35 lead with 53 seconds to play in regulation.
So Robinson got the bucket. He also got the foul there. That puts Ottensmeyer at the line.
This is the front end. Ball tip. Bailey's got it. And he's going to push into the front court. Crossover dribble. Drives it inside. Right-handed layup. Tries in for two for Justin Bailey. 41-37 with 40 seconds to go. Courtney against the pressure. He's got to get it into the front court.
Southwestern will just not give it up, man. The Piasa Birds are scrappy in this one all the way through until the last 37.4 on the clock, and they're going to force this one. They're going to force him at the line. That's going to put him up at Courtney at the line. He is one of two.
Double bonus, too, now as well. First one on the way for Courtney, too strong. I'll tell you what, and we got a timeout taken on the floor here by Brent Brady with 37 seconds to go. 41-37 Warriors lead. We'll take a short break. We come back. We'll have the rest of the basketball for you. You're listening to High School Boys Basketball, Max 96.7.
Garages are great, and then something eventually goes wrong with your garage door. Don't just call anyone when you have a garage door problem. Call Fairman Garage Doors, providing trusted quality service for over 20 years. Locally owned and operated, Fairman Garage Doors can handle residential and commercial, and no job is too big or too small. Call 526-8548 for Fairman Garage Doors, an authorized Clopay dealer.
Max 96.7.
Back here, Dairy King broadcast booth. Greg Meyer, Moose Lloyd, 41-37. Warriors leading on your Honest Water scoreboard. Courtney will be back at the foul line to shoot his second of two free throws. He missed the first, but I was trying to get to my point. Ottensmeyer 66%. Brady's at 79% for the year. Courtney at 75%. Stevens at 71%. Rockers at 71%. Kellogg's at 57%, so they're not all bad free throw shooters.
Just tonight.
Just tonight they are.
Tonight, that's going to kind of drop it because tonight they have not shot free throws very well at all. Up until the third, we were 3 of 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then, but
1 out of 2 for Courtney.
Yeah, 1 out of 2, so.
Still a 5-point game, 2 possession with 35 seconds to go. Front court call. They're going to have to move a little faster here. This Piasa Robinson. Or check that high end left side of the floor, drives it inside, flips it up off the glass, and we got a foul on the floor with 28 seconds to play.
Are you going to get Brady on that one? I think maybe a reach as he went by.
I think so. And baseline throwing for call.
Third, if indeed it is. Excuse me, it's a second.
Get it into the corner. Bailey catching fire. That one an air ball, and then last touchdown by Ottensmeyer.
Yeah. He couldn't quite grab a hold of the rebound, couldn't pull it down, and it goes off of Wesclin, so they get another opportunity at 42-37 with 25.1. It's Piasa and Wesclin. Wesclin on top here, late going.
High end catch and shoot from 3 from the left wing. No good. Then Ottensmeyer knocked out of his hands from behind. A foul on Lewis with 20 seconds to go.
So now you get the desperation shots, and that's only going to help with Wesclin.
But the thing about Hines, that was a pretty clean look on the screen and then replaced there in the left wing. He just did knock that down, and Hines been making the tough shots all evening for Piasa. That time he was too wide open, I guess.
Yeah, and he's the one that's been keeping him in it. I've got him now with, 15 points so far.
First free throw by Ottensmeyer, short.
Man.
Free throws, free throws, free throws this time of the year.
Bet they're going to watch a little film tomorrow, and I bet they're going to sit at the gymnasium there in Wesclin and shoot some free throws.
Second one for Ottenmeyer, 1 out of 2. Still 2-possession game, 20 seconds to go. Gall into the front court, pushing it, and a timeout taken by Jason Darr with 17 seconds left to go. Warriors lead 43-37 on your Honest Water scoreboard. You're listening to the Class 2A regional title on Max 96.7.
What is one of the first things people notice about you? You guessed it, it's your teeth. Let Dr. Trong, Dr. Erickson, or Dr. Hillsman at Breeze or Trenton Dental Group give you a smile you can be proud of. Since 1995, Breeze and Trenton Dental Group has served the community with a family-friendly setting. Breeze and Trenton Dental Group is also your Invisalign provider. They offer cosmetic treatments to improve your smile, as well as tooth implants. Schedule your appointment today in Breeze at 526-4233 or Trenton at 224-7129.
You found Max 96.7.
Air King broadcast booth back here. Greg Meyer, Moose Lloyd. Fourth quarter action, 43-37. Warriors lead. Honest Water scoreboard, 17 seconds to play here in the fourth period of play. The Warriors student section now starting to make the move downstairs to maybe get out on the floor after the Warriors might win this game.
I believe so. I believe there's going to be a little celebration. Still not over yet. I mean, it's still some time. 43-37. Wesclin on top of the Piasa Birds. But Piasa has the ball after the timeout. They're going to have to make something go here and get the quick timeout.
Lowest inbound in the front court. Off the high end, off the ball screen, drives it, and then had it stripped away by Mitch Stevens. And a reach-in foul on Bailey. And Piasa.
That's going to about do it.
Looking like their season's going to come to an end with a 19-8 record. The Warriors are going to advance to 25-4, and Bailey,
fouls out.
A senior, fouls out of his final basketball game of his career. Into the basketball game, 34, that's Ryan Hanslow, a 5'9" junior forward. The raw emotion of playoff basketball, man, it's unbelievable. Stevens, foul shot number 1 is good. 44-37. Knowing that you're a senior final basketball game of your career, all the hard work you've done comes to an end here. Not the way I'm sure Piasa would want it to end, but the Warriors looking like they're going to advance as Stevens hits both free throws. 45-37, way downtown, 3 for Hyen, no good. Rebound, put up by Hyen again, no good. And that's it. Your final score here tonight on your Honest Water scoreboard, the Wesclin Warriors over Piasa, 45-37. We'll take a break. Going to the Spectrum Business postgame, we'll have the final stats analysis. We'll try to get you some score updates as well from other games going on. You're listening to the Class 2A regional title on Max 96.7.
This high school basketball broadcast on Max 96.7 was brought to you in part by Isaac Auto Body, Antone's Concessions Catering and Bakery, Seaver Brothers Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Clinton Manor Living Center, Butker Construction, The Breeze and Trenton Dental Group, Nordyke Funeral Home, Prairie Farms Dairy, Tunya's Service Company, Fairman Garage Doors, Jansen Farm Equipment, Home Fashions, the Emeen Insurance Agency, Print Crazy, and by Becker Jewelers, with locations in Breeze and Highland, and always online, BeckerJewelers.com.
Prairie Farms Dairy helps build strong bodies and strong minds. Prairie Farms Dairy offers the finest dairy products like skim milk, slice and string cheese, sour cream, cottage cheese, flavored yogurts, light ice cream, and more. Take charge of your body and get your daily source of vitamins and minerals from the products you've come to love from Prairie Farms Dairy. You can always count on Prairie Farms Dairy, always fresh, always the best.
You love your home, but over time, you can get a little tired of it. It really doesn't take much, however, to freshen your home's look, especially when you get help from Home Fashions in Carlisle. Update floors with brand names like Shaw, Mohawk, Mannington, and Armstrong. Home Fashions also offers cabinets, countertops, Hunter Douglas window treatments, furniture, and more. Check out more at homefashions-inc.com, turning your space into elegance and grace. Home Fashions in Carlisle.
Need insurance? Insurance you can really count on? If so, turn to Dan Imming at Imming Insurance Agency in Carlisle. Dan and his staff will provide you with the insurance coverage and service you deserve. Whether it's auto, home, life, health, or commercial, your choices aren't limited either. Imming Insurance Agency represents many outstanding companies, so get covered by the best. Call Imming Insurance Agency at 594-4536 or stop by 589 9th Street in Carlisle. Imming Insurance Agency, a proud supporter of Clinton County sports.
Start saving on your heating bills today with a 7 Series or 5 Series water furnace from Tunya Service Company. The 7 Series water furnace is the world's most efficient geothermal system. In addition to big savings on your heating costs, the 7 Series and the 5 Series water furnace carries a 10-year parts and labor warranty. For a free estimate and the world's most experienced geothermal team, call Tunya Service Company in Damiansville today, 248-5130.
You're on Max 96.7.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth. Greg Meyer, Moose Floyd here. Your final score on your Honest Water scoreboard tonight: Wesclin will advance to play in the Wesclin sectional with a 45-37 win tonight over Piasa. Warriors led 17-7 after one period, 20-14 at the half, 32-22 after three, and then the final here 45-37. Once again, and really, it was kind of timely hoops for the Warriors. You know, every time Piasa would make that run, get it down to 7, get it down to 5, get it down to 6. You know, Wesclin had a timely hoop that got him back to extending that lead, keeping him at arm's length is more or less what they call it. Warriors got out a tough victory here tonight at Wood River to keep their season alive and move to 25-4 on the year.
Indeed, and I mean, when you look at the way the Warriors played, I mean, when you go back and look at this one, I'm going to say that they did not play their best basketball tonight. They were 41% shooting from the outside the arc, under 40% shooting, 39% shooting inside the arc, 45% shooting from the free throw line. But it was good enough.
Yes.
You know, they pulled down the rebounds. They won the rebound war 21-18, and they started to let Piasa Southwestern snag some of those rebounds there in the fourth quarter, and it looked like, now's not when you want to let this switch around. But leading the way for the Wesclin Warriors, he averaged 7. He doubled it up, 14 points for Mick Stevens, 11 points for Hunter Ottensmeyer. He's averaging 14, so he's well below his average. Nick Brady below his average with 6 points for Courtney, who averages around 10. So, I mean, right there, they really did. They were able to shut him down in a sense, but it wasn't quite enough. And, of course, Justin Kellogg with 3. He was quiet. He's averaging 7. He ended up fouling out on a tough touch foul there with 3:36 to play in the fourth quarter. On the other side of the coin, only 18% shooting from outside the arc, 36% shooting inside the arc. They were perfect from the free throw line, 5 for 5 for the Southwestern Piasa Birds. Leading the way for Piasa and leading the way with leading all scorers was Caden Hayden. He had 18, and he was the catalyst for this Piasa club, dropping down to 8 points for Ben Lois. 6 points for Bailey, who fouled out with about 11 seconds to play, and then 3 points apiece for Robinson and Call, and that's the way it rounds up. 45-37. Wesclin lives to play another day. They move on to sectional action at home.
Yes, at home. They'll be on their home floor next week. They'll play on Tuesday night at 7 o'clock against the winner of Anna Jonesboro and Chester. I have not found a score update from that game yet at all. That game has, I guess, not been completed. They weren't even updating it on the IHSA website yet, so not sure who the Warriors will play. I do got a couple of score updates, though. Nashville up 54-46 with 1:14 to go against Hillsboro. And then the Oakville Rockets with a lopsided regional title victory tonight, 72-34 at home over Lovejoy. So the Rockets will move to 1A sectional play with their regional title win tonight. The Hornets look like they're going to be at Wesclin next week on Wednesday as well. So those are the couple of scores we got to pass along to you. Don't forget you can join Rip Notmeyer tomorrow morning for Talking Sports. Rip will open up the show with scores and stuff, and he will recap action from games from around the area. That's Talking Sports tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock with Rip. Rip also has shows every Monday and Wednesday from 6 to 7. Don't forget you can listen to all our broadcasts right here and everywhere at Wcxo967.com. You can click on our live sports and subscribe to our YouTube channel for notifications. We're on the air with all of our sports broadcasts. Our Carlisle Union Banner presents our next couple of broadcasts coming up Monday night. Hopefully, they were a little bit better in the super sectionals this year than we were last year. Last year, we were 0-1. So far this season, we're 0-1, but we got another super sectional Monday night. The Central girls in action in 3A. They'll take on the Effingham Lady Flaming Hearts, 7 o'clock on the campus of University of Illinois Springfield. Don't forget, if you are planning to go to that game, tickets are general admission. You can only buy them at the door on game day. So no advanced ticket sales for Monday night's game between those two ball clubs.
Don't think you have to worry about it selling out. That's a pretty good size joint there in Springfield.
I would think not, but Neil Hammond, the athletic director, handed me some papers last night, so I made sure I passed along tonight's game as well, because I know we got other people tuning in as well who may want to take a trip on Monday night. Their ball team is not going.
Indeed.
Then on Tuesday, we're going to be with the Wesclin boys in sectional action as well. And the winner, they'll either play Anna Jonesboro or Chester Tuesday night at 7 o'clock. We'll have that game for you as well. So we'll be with the Warriors because deeper in the postseason. We'll be with the Central girls on Monday night because they're deeper in the postseason as well. I think that's going to do it for us tonight, right? Final score tonight, 45-37. Wesclin over Piasa is your final. For the guy with me here tonight, Moose Lloyd. For the guy taking care of us back at WCXO Studios, Ben Koopman. I'm Greg Myers saying so long from Wood River High School.
This broadcast of high school basketball on Max 96.7 and everywhere at WCXO967.com was a presentation of WCXO Sports. WCXO Sports is brought to you by the Benoff Insurance Agency in Breeze and Trenton, Breeze Dental Care, K&J Chevrolet, Reverman Chiropractic and Spinal Rehabilitation and Breeze Motor Sales, Southern Bus and Mobility, Kaskaskia College, the First National Bank of Carlisle, Reekman Brothers John Deere, Southern OBGYN Associates, St. Joseph Hospital Breeze, Med Plus Physical Medicine and Brett's Wildlife Lodge, State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Klosterman and Hardy's locations in Breeze and Carlisle, Breeze Family Vision, Tempo Bank, Country Financial Representatives Keith Wilkin and Teresa Richards, and Area CC Food Marts. This broadcast was a presentation of WCXO Sports.